This is our house.
Oh my God.
Greenhouse.
The greenhouse still stands, but our roof, as you can see, oh my God, we're gonna have to get it closer.
Wow.
Never in a million years I thought I would be shoveling, playing with ice or snow here in the month of June. And when they give you hell, make rainwater. And that is what I'm gonna do. Oh, after surviving a tornado, a windstorm, a hailstorm, finally another hailstorm have broken the camel back, if you will. Gardening in the Texas Panhandle is one of the toughest, challenging things you will ever face in your life. Believe me, I've been through it all, and this year is just the worst. All of our citrus, blueberries are damaged in a way, broken in half, but we will rebuild and regrow even stronger. Plants, just like people, are very resilient. But ain't that ridiculous? Hundreds of quarter-sized hell. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna do a quick citrus tour. A little bit late. It only took a tornado, a windstorm, and a couple of hailstorms for me to finally take the time to give you guys a tour of our citrus grove. Here we are at our new rental home where we will be staying for the next year or so while our home is getting rebuilt. So as you can see, the shade cloth have been resurrected. Is that the word? Anyways, more storm is coming, but let's go ahead and show you guys what we got going on here in our backyard and how our citrus are doing. Okay, so will be a first time for me. Finally, I was able to remove all of the hailstones. So come with me and take a look at all of the damage that we have received. So with the shade cloth, it really helped protected my number one prize tree here. The majority of this Miho vase Satsuma are doing amazingly well. No damages whatsoever, no broken limbs. This is the original and the first, the OG, if you will, of our citrus collection. And this year, it fruited profusely. Even after a tornado storm knocked it on the side, it still held on to the majority of its fruits and flowers. And this will be the heaviest fruit set ever recorded. Okay, this is the one that I mistaken as a sumo mandarin a couple years ago. It is almost 5 years old and look like we will be getting dozen and dozen of citrus off of this tree if they all hold. All right, so it is directly under the protection of our shade cloth. Next to it, well, this container is still full of ice, as you can see. It's the cashew, a very small but easy to peel and tasty variety of citrus. And from what I can see, there is damages to the fruit here and there. Hopefully the camera can pick it up. There we go, a little bruising here and there, but thank goodness no broken branches on this tree. It is very large, very bushy, and also for the first time this year, it will set a copious amount of mandarins. So the kid favorite variety, the cashew. Now, the one that received moderate damage are the one that is on the outskirts of our shade cloth. So as you can see, there's a lot of orange fruits on the floor, a lot of leaves, and this is our sweet kumquat, the Meiwa kumquat. It is slightly damaged, but not bad, guys. The majority of its leaves are still on. The fruits, even though we lose the majority of it, it will continue to survive and put on a whole bunch of new fruits soon. And here is our Owari Satsuma. It is pretty beat up, guys. The leaves, the branches, there's a lot of bruising on the fruits. But of course, we will still have a few handful of Owari to taste. So this is not my favorite variety thus far, but who knows? Maybe the tornado, the storm, the hailstorm will really push these guys to sweeten up and make the fruit taste that much better. I don't know if that's a thing, but we will see. I'm just glad it is still healthy and it will bounce back quite well. And next to it, also on the outskirt from this shade cloth, is my multi-grafted cashew and sumo mandarin, two of my most favorite variety in one tree. So this section is all sumo and this section is all cashew, and the branches, they're all still there. A lot of damaged leaves, but there are still quite a handful of fruits. Okay, so I'm very curious to see how well they will develop and taste, because it is multi-grafted. So yeah, this is a little sanding, but I will have to prune these fruit off for sure. They are heavily bruised. Maybe I will leave one to see how it do, but as you guys can see, there's a lot of bruising and cracks. And man, these sumo here, oh, okay, at least this guy here is looking in great shape. Maybe one or two, okay, 1, 2, or 3 still left. That will still do quite well. All right, so down next to it, yeah, also on the outskirts of our shade cloth, that's my freaking gold nugget. As you can see, all of these healthy shoots are very bare currently. They really took a beating. The tender new shoots, we'll see how well they will bounce back up, I mean, but it was so loaded this year. This year was going to be the year where it really overcrop. We still have a few. They all have bruise mark on them from the hailstorm. There might be 1 or 2 that is undamaged, but hey, it could have been worse. Could have been way worse. Okay. We checked these out. We will go to these heavily damaged one here in a second. So let's go ahead and walk down the aisle toward these other variety that is on the outskirts of our shade cloth. And here is another one of my grafted sumo mandarin, and same story. anything that is not directly the shade cloth or bruised and damaged. Okay, yep, but that's okay. I am not too sad whatsoever, because it will focus and redirect all of its energy onto growing healthy shoots and branches for next season. So that is okay. These guys are still young. Believe it or not, this graft is only 2 years and a few months old. Okay, so I don't want that much fruit on it anyways. Next to it is the same sumo grafted variety. And as you can see, same deal. A lot of damaged fruits. They really took a beating from the hail. And once again, I don't mind. These guys are still young and they will bounce back quite well. All right. Here is one of the original OG also. Our calamondine. Okay. Very flavorful, very sour citrus variety. And yeah, most of the fruit smell wonderful, but they're all broken and bruised up. So I will harvest whatever is left and make sauce out of it. But structurally, nothing is broken, just leaf damage. And who knows, that can be a good thing. It will force them to grow even stronger. That's what I'm guessing. And here's my baby, guys. I don't know why I did not put it directly under the shade cloth. This is my grafted cashew mandarin, about a year old. It was very vibrant with leaves and new growth. I don't know if this is gonna take a big shock, but it will survive. All right. There's a lot more, guys. Bear with me. Our variegated lemon, and all the branches are well intact, no damage. So that's that. Okay. Now here is where we really got lucky. My most vigorous graft, a sumo, another sumo, guys, is doing amazingly well. This guy was directly under the protection of the shade cloth, and when the shade cloth fell, it landed in the middle and not on this guy. And I want to show you guys my happy face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 healthy fruits. Look at that. They are developing quite well. Very healthy knob, as you can see, that is starting to form. So hey, this guy, at least one of them, made it unscathed and healthy. Man, oh man. So with happiness, there's also will be sorrow, guys. This right here, oh man, this is the original Siranui or sumo mandarin. This is the mom and dad of all of our sumo. All of the branches, the cuttings, the budwood that we use come from this plant. And the top half is basically snap off. Used to be this tall. Look at that. These branches, the weight of the hailstones, the shade cloth that fell down and landed on it. Yeah, that's not good. So here's my sad face. But I'm not crying, guys. I originally wanted to prune this tree back anyways and shape it to a much better shape. And of course I lose a lot of fruits on it. But hey, it fruited for us every year now that we had it. So this year it will be more focused on its roots, and next year it's going to come back very strong. So it's going to take a break, and it needed that break from fruiting. So I will save all these cuttings, this wood, and you already know what I'm going to do with all of that cutting and budwood. And here is our largest citrus on the yard. It stands almost 6 foot. This is the dancy tangerine, and this is the first year where we, finger crossed, will be able to taste the fruits. It is a very vigorous grower, but I have never had a single piece of fruit from this tree. And as you can see, there's a lot of fruit set, and to my surprise, when this shade cloth fell, it did not land it and break any branches that I can see. No hail damage and no shade cloth damage from toppling down. So that is a blessing in itself. All right. Okay. I'm avoiding my right side. Why? In the middle here, in the center of our shade cloth, where the majority of damage took place, as you guys can see. Yeah, not good. This vigorous main shoots with healthy leaves is broken all the way back down. There's hope, but this one, no freaking way. Guys, no freaking way. I really thought this branch is broken completely, but oh my God, it is literally bending, and it did not snap, this branch that I'm holding right now. So I might be able to salvage this by staking it and tying it more. Yeah. Okay, there's hope because the tender shoots is not dried off, so energy is still going toward his leaves. Okay, so there's hope for this guy, but this guy not so much. It is leaning quite bad. Oh no, the roots. Oh no, very weakened. So I'm gonna have to stake this and fix it and prune it back quite a bit, but it'll be okay also. Now this guy here is a page mandarin. I believe it's a page mandarin or dancy tangerine, but oh no, the main central leader snap off, but that's okay because we still have quite a number of fruits on it. It's just going to be a much shorter plants, and yeah, at least there's a lot of new healthy growth coming from the bottom. So we're going to keep this tree short and prune it correctly. Whew. Let's see what else we got here. The page mandarin, okay, no damage. Couple broken branch here and there, but as you can see, there's a lot of new shoots on the bottom branches, so this will fill back up quite fast, and no hail damages to any of his fruits from what I can see in here. And these grafted sumo mandarins, they are doing well. The one that is further away from the edge and not at the center, that is where the safest area of these citrus are. So Could have been a lot worse, guys. Could have been a lot more worse. Now I know what to do, okay? All of these that is on the edge, I will bring them in a little bit more and try to avoid the center area of our shade cloth because it will hail again, and those hail will pull the shade cloth down on those areas. So that is what I will do, and do a little bit rearranging, but all in all, guys, a tornado, a windstorm, 2 major hailstorms, and there's still a lot of hope left, and they will still produce. Once again, these plants are very resilient, okay? They will bounce back. And me, and hopefully you guys can see, it is very symbolic of life itself, right? With us humans, just as long as we are alive, we keep on bouncing back and moving along. We, no matter the setback, will always find a way to overcome, get better, learn, move on, and cherish everything there is to life much more than so. So I leave it as that, guys. That is just a quick citrus tour in one of the most treacherous, toughest place to grow any type of plants, trees, flowers, shrubs, vegetables. But we all do it because we love it. And I really applaud everyone in the Texas Panhandle, or any area for that matter, to continue fighting, learning, and growing what they love to eat. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys on the next video. And let me leave you guys a cliffhanger. A ton of our blueberries are also here in our rental home. I have not even, or don't even want to see the damages down there. Look at how bare this pink lemonade is. Stay tuned for this video, guys.